Hey guys, it's the Fly Natural here, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and so welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new and not yet subscribed, make sure you do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button and join the family, because I guarantee if you have good taste, you'll like it here. All right, y'all, so as y'all know, it is February, Black History Month, and this whole month I'm gonna be shouting out black businesses, black creators, blackity black everything, just so we can shine a spotlight on people that are actively making history right now. And so this particular video, we are going to shout out your girl, Miss Brittney Vaughn. Now, if y'all don't know about Miss Brittney Vaughn, she is a YouTuber over here on YouTube, and she makes true crime and makeup content. Specifically, she tells true crime stories while she's doing her makeup or her skincare, and I absolutely love her storytelling, the way she breaks stuff down, and then how she adds in her little 2 cents while she's in the middle of telling a story. I love it. And then if y'all don't know about Miss Brittney Vaughn, she was the one that actually inspired my intro, because one of her, what she says in her intro is, she says y'all gonna like her channel that's unless your taste level is lacking, and that's like a you problem. And somebody just went ahead and just basically told her that that was rude, and I thought that was funny. And then I was like, you know what, if you know, you know, you get it, you get it. So that was what actually inspired my intro. So shout out to Miss Brittney Vaughn. If y'all are not familiar with her, definitely check her out. I'm gonna link her channel down below. If you like true crime, if you like makeup, if you like gardening, if you like dogs, that is your girl and that is your channel. So make sure y'all go over there and check out Miss Brittney Vaughn, okay? All right, you guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be telling you 5 things that they don't tell you about losing weight. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So before we get into the video, let me give you guys a background on my particular fitness journey. So when I started my fitness journey, I was postpartum for my last baby, and I was 215 pounds. And when I first started, this was September of 2022. So I started my fitness journey September of 2022 at 215 pounds. And I believe that was the heaviest I had ever been. But to be completely honest, I wore it well. Looking back at some of them pictures, yes, I was a little chunky monkey, but I looked good for 215 pounds. But, you know, that wasn't the healthiest for me, but I did look good. I'm just gonna let y'all know I did. So I got down to 188 pounds, and that was in June of 2024. I had got down to 188 pounds. Then I moved back to Michigan, and I shot back up to 207 pounds. And that's when I started my 75U challenge and got back on my weight loss journey. And that started September of 2024. And as of today, February 5th of 2025, I'm 178.2 pounds.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, baby. So that is a difference of, what, 29 pounds? So I did gain 2 pounds, because my lowest, I was at 176, but my cycle is about to come on, and I feel like that's why I'm at 178 right now. That's the bloating. After that goes off, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get back to where I was at, but that's neither here nor there. But that is about a difference of, what, 29 pounds? Yeah. 29 pounds from September to now. And honestly, it is crazy. It is amazing. And I really still cannot believe I made it to this point, because my original goal was 180. And now I'm at 178, 176 for real. And it's crazy because I'm under my goal, but I still want to keep going, because I feel like where I'm at right now is a comfortable weight, but my body isn't necessarily where I want it to be. So we got a little bit of ways to go. So now that we got that out the way, let's get into some of the things that nobody tells you. The first thing nobody tells you is that you're gonna miss being bigger. Now, honestly, this is probably the craziest thing I feel like I miss being bigger because I was used to being that size. I knew how I felt in that body. I knew what to do in that body. I know what worked in that body. Now that I'm smaller, things are a lot different, and I miss that bigger version of me. And then on some points, because of how my body looks now, like the fact that I don't have any breasts, I am about to be 32 years old, and I'm walking around with, like, it feels like an A cup. I am too grown for this. And I remember when I was bigger, I did have bigger breasts. So yeah, I do miss being bigger sometimes. I feel like sometimes a little part of me kind of wants to self-sabotage and go back because that's what I'm familiar with and that's what I know. But for the most part, here and there, I have moments where I just miss being bigger. Two, and which I'm having a struggle with, is not knowing how to dress your smaller body. When I was a little bit more thicker, I already knew what worked for me. But now that I lost 30 pounds, pretty much, the things that used to work for my body, or the cuts and styles and silhouettes that used to work for my body, don't really work for my body no more, which is crazy. And so I have to figure out how to properly dress for this smaller size. If y'all hear anything upstairs, that is my father. I don't know what is going on with him right now. He is up there talking. He talks really with his full chest. So if y'all hear that, I definitely apologize. I hope that y'all don't, but that's my daddy. But yeah, it's harder for me to figure out how to dress my body because I'm still trying to get used to it. I don't know what size I wear. It's just a lot to get used to because now I'm really playing size roulette. I ordered a bunch of medium dresses, and we gonna see when they come, am I really in the medium? Because I know I'm not in the large no more. Yeah, so learning how to dress your new body is crazy because not only do you have to figure out what silhouettes and what styles works for you, now you got to worry about the sizes. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. 3, not knowing how to feel in your new body. Now, this is one that I suffer from a lot because I don't really notice how much smaller I am. And then when people, like, they look at me and whatever, because people treat me differently now. Now that I'm a little bit smaller. I'm a little bit smaller, but people treat me differently now. And this one is crazy for me because I'm like, I'm still me. I'm just smaller, but I feel different. And a lot of people don't realize that with weight change, it comes a lifestyle change because the things that you did when you were bigger, the way that you ate, the habits that you had, the things that you got used to doing, they completely change when you lose weight because you can't do those things that you used to do before because it's not going to help you lose weight. So you're not going to eat the same. You're going to move more. You're not going to be as, stagnant. And so it's more so like you're going through a complete mindset change, lifestyle shift, and you're becoming a different person. So yeah, it's like you're becoming a whole new person. And you really have to learn the type of person that you want to be now that you've made it to this point where you're working out and you're smaller and you have these habits. It's like you're really rebuilding yourself from the ground up. So yeah, struggling to know how to act in your new body, especially when it comes to how you look and how you feel. When you start losing weight, you start to feel good, and a part of me be wanting to act up. A part of me be wanting to be out here cutting up in these streets, but I know I'm not for the streets. I'm not for the streets. But y'all can't be telling me nothing. So learning how to act in your new body is crazy because you are trying to maintain a happier, healthier lifestyle, but we're not letting the fact that you starting to look better than you actually felt like you have in years. You're not letting that go to your head to where you out here just bending over, busting wide open. Now, if you out there doing that, by all means, do it for me. Have fun, do you, baby. I ain't stopping you. But I know for me personally, that ain't what I'm trying to be doing right now. Learning how to feel and learning how to act in your new body is definitely something that I didn't know before I lost weight. The next one is not liking how your body looks. Now, this one is crazy because I always thought once you lose weight, you gonna like how you look. Like, come on now. No, I look good in clothes, but my body to me looks crazy now that it's smaller. And I feel like I've noticed I can visibly see a difference in my body now, and it's foreign to me. And it's just like the curves that were there, they're still there, but they're a little softer. The stomach is flatter, the arms is more toned. Still in a transitioning period to get the body that I want, but right now my body looks crazy to me, and I don't know, it looked crazy to me. Like I just feel like I do still have a lot more work to do, but I am proud of how far I got in the progress. But baby, my body does not look good to me. It doesn't. It looks good when it's clothed up, but when I'm naked and I look at myself, I feel weird. I feel different, and I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to say that I don't like the way that my body looks, but the way that my body looks now is foreign to me, if that makes sense. And the last one, which I touched on before, people treating me differently. I've had people treat me a lot differently now that I have lost weight. I feel like people, especially like in my family, people in my family just, oh my God, you're so small, you're so small, you're so, oh my God. And they're treating me like such a little soft, dainty, delicate, like, oh my God, you're gonna break type thing. And I feel like that's the type of treatment I get more out in the world, especially when it comes to guys. Now that I've gotten smaller, guys have been like extra like careful around me. Like when I was at the laundromat, for example, it was a guy, he saw me bring in my baskets and my clothes or whatever, and I'm doing my laundry, and then I clumsily spilled all of my quarters on the floor, just psh. And then I went down the bin to go get them, and he's just like, oh no, you don't do that, I'll do that. And I was like, wow, that's a real gentlemanly thing to do, especially if the fact that you were all the way on the other side of the laundromat. You didn't even have to come over here. You could have just went over and minded your business, but you came over, you helped me out, and all of that, and was treating me like I was gonna blow away in the wind. Even my child's father treats me like that now. He seen me the other day, and he looked at my hands. I was like, oh my God, your hands even look smaller. You're so small. And oh my God, like he's treating me like I'm going to break. He's treating me as if I'm fragile. He's treating me as if I'm like delicate. And for one, I love that. I love the soft girl, delicate girl treatment. I love that. But why did it take for me to get smaller in order to be treated like that? So if you're bigger, you can handle more, and if you're smaller, you get treated soft and dainty like, I don't know. But I've noticed now that people treat me a lot different. They handle me with a lot more care now that I am smaller. And I do like the treatment, I really do. But what if I decide to get thicker than a Snicker again? And people gonna go back to treat me like, okay, yeah, I'm woman hawk, I can do it all. But yeah, so that's all I have for that. But little side note, I am extremely proud of myself from the fact that I went from 215 to 178 pounds. Let's just clap it up for me. Because honestly, this is the longest that I've actually stuck to a weight loss journey. And I didn't do it because it was something that I felt like I necessarily had to do. I just did it because I wanted to do it. I felt like I was coming out of postpartum depression, and I wanted to start to feel like me again. And I just started to do things and to move and just really come back to myself. And I found this version of me on the other side of that, and I'm so proud of that. That's just discipline, that's just dedication, that's just hard work. That's me staying focused. Because when I moved from Virginia back to Michigan, that threw off my entire schedule, and I went from 188 to 207 in a period of like 3 months. Because we got here in July, and then that's when I weighed myself in September, and I was 207 pounds. And I just shot up that quick because I went from being disciplined in Virginia, having a set schedule and all of that, to coming back here, and it was just a lot. But I didn't say, okay, forget it, or I didn't say, okay, forget about it and abandon everything. No, I got back up and I started over, and I realized what worked for me here, and now we're here. I am so proud of myself. So believe me, you guys, if I can do this with my 3 kids, y'all can do this. Y'all can really take the time and figure out what works best for you, your body, your schedule, your lifestyle, and you can lose weight. I'm just really proud of myself. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because there's nothing that's different from me than you. If I can do the willpower, if I can get the willpower and the discipline and just the one day where it clicks to, hey, I want to be a healthier, better version of myself, it can happen for everybody because it's in all of us. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in my next one.